I've always been interested in telling stories about the human potential and people kind of achieving the impossible. And I think so much of the storytelling that I'm interested in is still has universal themes that cross cultures. I think the idea of people achieving greatness and we, in the line of work that I do, achieve it in these kinds of mountains, but the stories are always much deeper. They're always about friendship and hardship and how do you face challenges and how people kind of step up to these challenges. And I think that those stories, doesn't matter where you're from, people understand what those are about. I think everybody here who's in cinema, we all love what we do. We love telling great stories. It doesn't matter where you're from France or China or from Russia. We all want to tell stories that are meaningful, and I think the films that I've been making and are interested in, you can see, it was about an American rock climber climbing El Cap without a rope. It's very esoteric, and you might not think that people in China might relate to that story, but Free Solo did extraordinarily well in China and played in IMAX here. And I think because at the heart of that story, it was about passion and it was about finding courage, and it had ideas in it that, like I said before, transcended cultural boundaries. And that's what's so beautiful about filmmaking and having these great stories, is that when you find a story that might seem like not a lot of people might understand, but if you find the humanity in it, it crosses all boundaries. I'm obviously very excited to work in China. I would love to do co-production here in China at some time. My parents are from China. I think there's a lot of opportunity because there's always something to learn. I think when you get to work with different production companies and just, I think the culture of having a single goal and all being, focused on trying to create a film, is really special. And every country, brings kind of that same idea, but just a slightly different twist. And I think that that's really what makes it fun. And that's also how you progress when you have different ideas coming together for one common cause, is that cross-pollination of ideas is how you can push the genre of filmmaking. So I look forward to seeing more films where I can co-produce in China.